Business Inspires is brought to you by Grandview Heights, where opportunity isn't just a promise, it's a way of life. This is where innovation meets community. This is where local businesses thrive alongside vibrant neighborhoods. Whether you're building a company, raising a family, or investing in the future, Grandview Heights offers the perfect balance of access, culture, and connection.
Welcome to Business Inspires, where our goal is to inspire you to create the business you envision. I'm Brett Johnson, Tri-Village Chamber Partnership Board Member and the owner of Circle 270 Media Podcast Consultants. Thank you for following and subscribing to the podcast. With me is Katie Ellis, President and CEO of the Tri-Village Chamber Partnership and co-host of the podcast. Great to be here with you, Katie.
So good to be back, Brett, as always. And today we have the pleasure of speaking with Aasiya Shaa. She is the Assistant Vice President, Banking Center Manager at First Merchants Bank, where she leads daily operations and helps clients reach their financial goals. She's got a strong background in banking as well as customer service and is passionate about building relationships and serving the community. Aasiya, you've had quite a journey with First Merchants, and also so notable to give you a big congratulations that you were also just recognized in Mahogany Magazine for the class of 2026 of Influential Women of Color. So kudos to you and congratulations on that. You just celebrated your 7th work anniversary with First Merchants. I believe it was April 24th, right?
Yes.
And you began your journey with First Merchants as a part-time bank teller. Did you envision yourself having such rapid growth when you first started?
First off, thank you so much, Katie, for giving me this opportunity to be on your podcast. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Honestly, when I first started at First Merchants, I didn't envision the pace of growth that I've experienced when I first started. But I have always believed that with hard work, consistency, and dedication, opportunities would follow. In every role that I've held, I've made it priority to go above and beyond and consistently exceed expectations. That mindset and commitment have played a key role in helping me grow and continue reaching to the next level.
So let's talk about that journey. Can you share what positions you've had since that part-time teller position?
Yeah, absolutely. So when I first started in 2019, I started as a part-time teller. Then in just a year and a half, I transitioned into a client relationship representative role. And then within a few months, I was promoted to a senior client relationship representative role. And then in just about 2 years from there, I had the opportunity to step into my current role, which is a banking center manager.
Impressive growth. And might I add, probably every employer's dream that you have the mindset and the dedication that you did in describing, how you applied yourself. Did you have a favorite role along the way? And if so, what was it and why?
Okay. Yes, definitely. Each role played an important part in my journey. When I first started as a teller, I loved interacting with my clients, but then I started moving up in each role. I would say my favorite was being a senior client relationship representative. It was a pivotal role where I really developed my client relationship skills and gained a deeper understanding of our customer needs. It also gave me the opportunity to go above and beyond, build trust, and consistently exceed expectations. That experience truly helped shape my growth and prepared me for the leadership role that followed.
So what do you think contributed most to your rapid advancement? And also, I'm going to put in there as well, did you plan this out? Did you see these stepping stones as you went through going to where you are right now, that was the path you wanted to take?
Not really.
Okay.
Like as I said, when I first started, I I mean, yes, I had a dream, but didn't really think that will follow actually. But what I contributed most is, I would say the biggest factors were my strong work ethics, consistency, and willingness to go above and beyond in every role I've held. I've always made it a priority to exceed expectation rather than just meeting them. I've also stayed open to learning, took on new challenges, and really focused on building strong relationship with both like my customers and my team. I believe that combination of dedication, adaptability, and a commitment to delivering results played a key role in my growth and advancement.
What was the most challenging transition that you faced as you moved up into these leadership roles?
I believe one of the most challenging transition for me was moving from an individual contributor role to a leadership position, because now I am responsible for the overall team and a branch. It required a complete shift in mindset, from focusing on my own performance to being responsible for the success and the team development. I remember early on, it was challenging to step back from doing everything myself and instead of focus on coaching, delegating, and trusting my team. I've been always been someone who likes to go above and beyond. So learning to that channel into developing other rather than just executing tasks was a big adjustment.
Totally understandable.
Yeah. But
Right.
over time, I realized that the true leadership is about like empowering your team, building their confidence, and helping them succeed in their role.
Right. So, you're talking about a lot of dedication, up and above and beyond. You've talked about that a lot. So, I mean, how do you stay grounded? I mean, do you have any daily or weekly practices that keep you focused and, performing at your best, as well as, that transition from an employee to a leader is big. How did you look at that as well, too?
So on a daily basis, I make it a point to stay organized and start my day with clear priorities. That helps me stay focused and manage my times effectively. I also try to be intentional about checking in with my team and maintaining strong communication, which keeps me grounded and connected. On a weekly basis, I reflect on what went well and where we can improve. I like to try new ideas, and if I have success from one, I'll keep using that. And then I like to share that with my peers as well. Oh, this went well. Maybe we can do something like this. So I like trying new things and then go from there. I also believe that continuous growth is the key. So I'm always looking for ways to develop myself and support my team better. Overall, I can say staying disciplined, maintaining a positive mindset, and keeping a strong focus on both results and people really helps me perform at my best.
Yeah, I like that. That feedback of you talk with the team. I mean, that makes a great leader to hear the communication back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely. Communication is the key. I always tell my team members, like, let's communicate.
And I love that you have, the daily list. There's nothing better, in my opinion, than scratching things off the list and having like the priorities for the day, because they can shift, right? They can shift
Exactly.
depending on who comes into the bank that day or the phone call that comes in.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. And then just to shift a little bit into your personal world, you are a mom, you're a mom of two. Do you have any tricks or advice, anything that helps with the demands on your time and energy? As obviously now this is a very full-time role, and a leadership role.
As a mother of two, it definitely takes intention, balance, and a lot of planning. One thing that really helps me is staying organized and thinking ahead, whether it's preparing for the next work day, the night before, or planning out for family schedule for the week. I believe that structure allows me to be more present and focused, both at work and at home. I make it a priority to carve out dedicated time in evenings for my kids, even if it's something simple like helping with them homework or just having meaningful conversation about their day or just having some fun conversation. That helps me recharge and remind me of me why.
Yeah. Well, now that you're in a leadership position, how do you help your team members find their potential for growth, which I think is a huge piece of a leader is to allow that team to grow. So how do you do that?
So now that I'm in a leadership position, one of my top priorities is helping my team recognize and reach their full potential. So I do that by taking the time to understand each individual, their skills, their strengths, their goals, and where they want to grow, where they want to go. What are their short-term goals? What are their long-term goals? And based on that, I go from there. I focus a lot on coaching as well. So I love to show coach my team. I think that's the best way to learn. And ongoing feedback, and then do weekly touch bases. Not just during the formal reviews, but in like everyday interactions as well. If I see, for example, if I see someone excelling in a certain area, I make sure to acknowledge them, like celebrate small wins, and then challenge them with new opportunities that build on those strengths. I also believe that in leading by example and creating an environment where my team feels supported, motivated, and confident to step outside of their comfort zone, whether it's delegating meaningful responsibilities or encouraging them to take on new challenges. My goal is to help them see what they are capable of even before they fully realize it themselves. But I believe at the end of the day, their growth is a reflection of a strong leadership, and nothing is more rewarding than seeing my team succeed and advance.
Yeah.
No doubt. I also love that you're someone who likes to try new things and that you encourage, individuals on your team to do the same. That's always a wonderful environment to be a part of, I feel. And one of the reasons why we are talking to you today is because First Merchants is again our premier sponsor for our Be Your Best Self conference. This is the second year in a row. So thank you so much for supporting that conference. For us, this is our fifth year. What does it mean to you to be your best self?
Being your best self to me means showing up with authenticity and commitment to continuous growth, both personally and professionally. It's about striving to improve every day while also staying true to who you are and who you stand for. For me, that also means giving my best in everything I do, whether it's leading my team, supporting my clients, or being present for my family. It's all about maintaining a positive mindset and pushing beyond comfort zones and embracing challenges as opportunities to grow. At the same time, I also believe that being your best self isn't about perfection. It's about consistency, resilience, and giving yourself grace along the journey. When you focus on progress and purpose, that's when you truly start to bring your best self forward.
So I'm going to put you on the spot and ask you, for somebody who might be sitting on the fence about attending this year's Be Your Best Self conference, because you were there last year and you experienced it. Maybe they're thinking, I'm too busy or I'm not sure it's worth the investment. What would you say to them to encourage them?
I would say it's absolutely worth it. I completely understand the feeling of being busy or wondering if it's the right investment because I've been there too. But attending the conference last year was truly a powerful experience for me. One of the biggest takeaways was the opportunity to step away from my everyday responsibilities and really pour into myself, both personally and professionally. I definitely walked away feeling re-energized and motivated. And I was also inspired by the incredible individuals that I connected with and the stories that I've heard. If you are on the fence, I'd encourage you to think about long-term impact. the growth, the connections, and the perspective you gain don't just stay at the conference. They carry into how you show up in your career, your leadership, and in your life. So at the end of the day, we invest in so much into everything else. I believe this is an opportunity to invest in yourself, and that's always worth it.
Yeah, I think you have to go to this, as with any conference, um, it, with intention of going, okay, I'm going to get something from this. I'm going to take away. I want to improve. And even if it's just a little bit, there's something with this conference that will do that. Yes, I agree.
Exactly.
And I'm so glad that you felt that way, because that is such the big intention behind it. Most chambers of commerces do not have annual conferences. So, doing something that was both a passion of mine, personal, professional development, and also that you were able to get something out of that networking time, the interaction with other business leaders. That's definitely something that we wanted to be as a gift for people to get something different than that regular day to day, have something fresh. Pouring into yourself was the perfect phrase, because that's what we want to create the conditions for people to be able to do. So I'm so excited that you felt the intention behind all of the planning that goes into it, and that you were able to get so much out of it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us. This has been a fantastic, and congratulations on your award as well too, within the Mahogany magazine. That's fantastic. So, all the way around, congratulations for 7 years of great work at First Merchants too.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Listeners, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to check out our podcast page on the Tri-Village Chamber website. Look for the podcast tab at the top of the homepage. Tell us what you think about this or any of our other episodes. That email address is info@chamberpartnership.org.
Business Inspires is brought to you by Grandview Heights, where opportunity isn't just a promise, it's a way of life. This is where innovation meets community. This is where local businesses thrive alongside vibrant neighborhoods. Whether you're building a company, raising a family, or investing in the future, Grandview Heights offers the perfect balance of access, culture, and connection.